And welcome back to Monster Road Trip, ladies and gentlemen. It's once more your man Bob Mile, Doc Wild Callin. Welcome you back. In the previous chapter, it seems that Zoe here is like a slime-based eldritch being, like from H.P. Lovecraft's stories. I'm not sure. Did he ever have these slime-based beings? I know he was the one who coined the term eldritch, and that's why I see Zoe as her and Scott had. They're apparently hitting it off. Should be interesting to see where things go from there. Is that a page splitter or a clever critique of consumers? Okay, consumerism should not be criticized. It's the American way, it's capitalism. Therefore the only way for me. I never understood when people say they're against consumerism. Capillator? I don't know how it's pronounced. I've never heard that term before. Let me check real quick what that means. Let's see here. Pilot? Traveling Capillator. Capillator meaning. Here we go. Oh, okay. It translates to capillary in English. It refers to small blood vessels in the body that connect arteries, veins, and can also be used to relate in context to hair. I see. As in capillary condition for hair care. I see. Oh, it's a Spanish word, huh? Yeah, I did notice that in the credits, this seemed to have been made by someplace, like, not us, unfortunately, because it seemed like a lot of the names were, like, they all seemed to come from one country. I'm not sure where, but yeah, apparently not us, unfortunately, but I did support the Wounded Warrior Project in this purchase, so I have no regrets. I'll put the link to that in the description. This is sold down, right? Yeah. And this is money down. And hype can increase or money can increase no matter what. In both of these and these two. Let's see here. Yeah, guys. Guys, I'm pretty sure I've seen the cactus before. Is it like a celebrity cactus? Art is beautiful, art is emotional, art is raw, unfiltered exploration of the monster condition. Art is apparently a white stripe, painted in white stripe on a blue canvas and charging $40 million for it. I know, right? I've heard of that kind of thing being done, something like that. That kind of thing. It's time to get cultured. What do you think of the art condition? Interpret the art. Why is that sold down? But display your own art. Interesting. Yeah, take a chance here. Tell your friends you intend to display some of your own art with this exhibition. Sounds fun. The book that you're not going to buy papers people draw. Hello, friends. Are you admiring Vincent's Spinelli's piece, Bianco and Nintendo? I have no idea how that's pronounced or what it even means. This all-white with portraits is his vast great work fought before he died. Damn! Gosh. Why'd he die out of boredom? Looks like old pie fans are gonna have to put the... Oh, damn. Are you serious? Yeah, I'll just draw for on the board canvas. What? Can't draw on Spinelli's masterpiece? It's a crime against art. Also against the actual law. Don't worry, they're all hell legit. We even do our own drawings up here first and pick the best ones. Well, I'm not just going to stand by and let you face an art piece. Not without my input anyway. Give me a marker. I would say without because I'm a we saw on Birthplace on single race station one time, but this guy seems like a very proper and like downright uptight kind of type. You'll think about to create your job, the change search on the wall. Feast your eyes, plebeians. A blank page, inspired by Bianca and Naden's Central. It's an expressive anyway and an increasing stimulus. Yes, this calls back to me, boy. So, what did you draw? Did you Keith Bloodclaw, your Warrior Cats OC, or Oscar Charlie Military Fanatics? Stands for original character for anyone who doesn't know. He was quickly because the 12-month brother is just fast. It's okay, Lou. You can still make him walk on the art world. But choose which piece of me, exhibit minor Scotch. That's a take on Edward Munch's The Scream. That's epic. But since I don't want this to go into like a route for her, because I already did her route and it would be weird for me to have two monsters, two entities of any kind of the same gender date each other. Yeah, exactly. I've heard this is like done often, this kind of thing, but I don't mind. Scott translates this drawing to the museum wall. Immediately, art styles are followed over to discuss these imaginative brushstrokes and clear call to action. Monsieur Howell, says one critic, can you explain what inspired you to choose an uncooked macaroni frame for your masterpiece? Reminds me in Undertale. Yeah, but I also used them for charity. I didn't know the Wounded Warrior Project at the time, but it was still a good charity if I do say so myself. The St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And in that, there's a macaroni art. It says, for King Dad. And, well, I'm not going to spoil anything for you in case you ain't played it or seen it yourself, ladies and gentlemen. But I will put the link to that in the description on Undertale, as well as the links. There's the link for the St. Jude Children's Hospital. Oh, wow, Susie, I really like macaroni, but I'm not going to boil water by myself anymore, so I just need the noodles raw. I spilled some of that picture while I was working, so I just rolled it. Oh, this is such an insult to Vincenzo Spinelli. You destroyed his masterpiece with your crappy macaroni art. Oh, I would say destroyed it. In fact, Monsieur Howell understood my art better than anyone. The art critic removes his fake mustache and giant parade to reveal Vincenzo Spinelli? But you're supposed to be dead. Nay, I merely faked my own death so I could watch Bianco and Nan Talcho in secret, waiting for the day when the true artist would correctly interpret as a black canvas. Doff, gentle artist of luscious fur, thank you for realizing my dream. You're a true artist of the heart. This reminds me the way this guy's talking of Nikki Kichoji Tori in Hospital Boyfriend Holiday Star. I still have yet to finish that. That one I had actually seen a few times played before I played it myself. I'm planning on finishing it at some point, but I'm not sure when. But yeah, Nikki Kikoji Tori would talk that way, would have a very dramatic kind of a way of speaking. I'll put the link to that in the description as well. You are not the purple vampire who obviously didn't get my art. Jeez, okay. Hooray, you gained 3 souls for choosing the perfect... Okay, yeah, I suppose that makes sense. 3 plus soul for choosing a piece with a wholesome message, but you lose -3 stamina because that macaroni came with food shaped supplies. Interesting. So Soul is in the lead now. End of the world summit, no heroes allowed. Oh, that's mine, right? Yeah, that's minus Soul though. An abandoned village. Well, at least people are to find a parking spot. Interesting. Wonder what happens in like this soulful kind of an end, because I remember the last time I got in a hype type end. I'll go try for a soul-like end, I guess. Why not? Well, let's just do. I gotta know. This card basically is a good wolfer. Arcano! Woof woof! Wow, the evil energy here is palpable. Every villain who's a villain must be here. You don't know if you can see if it's if you truly feel this. But then your life philosophy is be yourself. Oh damn. Which is apparently close enough because they give you an entry pass the door. Sweet! There are plenty of events being hosted. Which one interests you the most? Round table on fighting good. I had a whole lifetime and you can too, panel. Or evil plan workshop. Oh jeez. So I wasn't aware of the fact that there's gonna be like evil stuff. I just thought it meant like oh damn. Hopefully this doesn't get the soul down. You understand the basics of ability, but that's a perfect time to deliver the experts. Gotta say, I dig this book, and it's like a very goth type thing. Welcome to the I Am the Whole Time on UK 2 panel. I'm your host, Evil Joy, along here with my co-host, Evil Fate. The panel begins. So invested that you forget mind up, okay? You forget to be alone to discuss the other world. You gain +3 mind. So to wrap up, just remember, incapacitate your non-evil twin, keep logging to a minimum, and when all else fails, C4 prevails. Oh damn. or Charlie 4 military next. That's an explosive, like a, if I remember correctly, it's like a plastic explosive, I think. We've reached the Q&A portion of the panel. Does anyone have any questions? Who's this badass looking type? This is the question for Evil Joy. Did you do anything later, babe? How strange. By time after he was booked out, avoiding Salome and the plague. Next! Oh, jeez. What's up with that? That's just creepy. Hello, ladies. So you think you destroyed your timeline, but really its class was actually caused by evil hope just you enjoyed our timelines covered. She only left your timeline because that covered between you enjoyed it. So the real friend in your timeline goes this timeline's covered. Would you agree? A couple ain't necessarily evil, it just means a group of witches, and witchery is not necessarily evil. Like, indeed, Dante Alighieri had about in limbo, he said, we're the virtuous pagans. And in this day and age, it's believed that if you just live a good and moral life, you can in fact get to heaven. Evil foot. Oh, damn. Okay then. Well, guns are the American way. Evil faith pulls out a gun if a person shoots their knee. I broke my knee once in the baddest possible way, aside from being shot, as I see it. The baddest possible way, out being in the armed forces, I was doing dumbbell uppercuts with 60-pound dumbbells, only because there was nothing higher available at the time. Nowadays they go up to 75 dumbbells, 75 pounders at the gym that I go to. But yeah, I was doing dumbbell uppercuts with that, but I tripped on my water bottle and my right hand slammed into my left knee. But it was at least done in the baddest, manliest way possible outside being in the armed forces. After that, the entire Q&A line hurries to sit back there. Psst, no, this is your chance to ask a dumb question. Totally practical cover. Go for it. Yes, so Frank the Unhinged Supervillains who have magic powers that attacks and gun. Seems legit. What question do you ask? Could you repeat the panel? Oh damn. Of the two of you, who's the most evil? Oh yeah. Yeah. um. Hmm. Let's see here. This would probably bring down stamina which is already relatively low. Or could bring up hype. Okay, What? That's a stupid question. Quit wasting our time. Yes, I'm obviously the most evil of the pair of us. Maybe it was a bet, dumbass. Wait, excuse me? What makes you think you're more evil than me? Seriously, we George are always this common leader in all timelines. So if our timeline's leadership makes sure she's better than evilness, I'm clearly the most evil. I was supposed to be smart and level-headed, so you knew this was true. We faced are smart and level-headed enough to know that statement is completely valid with thinking bold. I'm definitely more diabolical than you, and I can prove it. Take this! Ow! Wow! Gee. Ouch, damn. I imagine that probably has to hurt like hell. Probably the same as being punched like down below for a guy. Jeez. You really want to... Yeah, there you go. Well, that can kill though. Why did you bite me? I see. So, evil's what makes a point. Phil fighting is objectively more evil than that punch in Pepsi. I tried to tell you dummy. Evil face was the hot one, not the evil one. What the flipe? Okay then. Alright, I'm not even gonna ask. Okay, I'm pretty sure this was... Yeah, that was there before. Negative height plus mine and unknown. I'm pretty sure actually... Did I do this one before? Ha. Trying to see what happens if Soul is the biggest one. And I don't want to lose Mind or Soul because they're both relatively high right now. Yeah, this makes finally some respite from wacky stuff. What? I was called stopped. We traveled along, you passed a large statue of a saint just off the road. Okay, that should be capitalized this year at the beginning of state. Sierra being the military phrase for this being S, as I see it should be capitalized. Standing around a group of pilgrims having a heated discussion. I'm sorry, brothers and sisters, but I don't know how much longer I can do this. Don't let your faith be put in crisis, brother. The other pilgrims say, something tell them foot. Yeah, that's true. That is an actual story. It's like a story about how when a man was walking with Jesus in on the beach, how there were two sets of footprints throughout the man's life, and that at certain points there was only one set of footprints. And the man asked Jesus why there was only one set of footprints in the most difficult parts of his life. And Jesus said that was the time I was carrying you. Okay, what? Okay, Whoa! I always have to do that. Because for Fairy Tale, one of the few anime I even I see is worth it because it's full of comedy. And indeed, I'm still playing that. I just played that today. I didn't expect to be recording it after today, But yeah, it's still not over. I'll put the link to that in the description. That's for the Wonder Woman Project 2. Chill in God's paradise. Oh, hello there. Normally I'd be fine with chat with some friendly strangers, but now was a good time. Interesting. I wonder if that actually exists in real life. We're on pilgrimage to the Santiago de Compostela Cathedral, the other pilgrims explained. It's a spiritual journey so we take yearly to strengthen our faith. But I'm finding my heart just isn't in it this year. I've always been devoted to the Lord, but I feel like there's nothing to show for it. Where are my rewards for my loyalty? For example, I always end up in the longest line at the supermarket. Why does the Lord make his devoted followers wait so long to buy loaves and fishes? There you go, the 3 loaves of bread and the 2 fish that Jesus multiplied. Sometimes I feel I'm just one more 30-minute wait, a quickie mark away from succumbing to life's sin. Lord, if you really are my friend and protector, I beg you, show me a sign. Give me something to work with here. This is sad, guys. We're so sorry to help this poor guy. Me too. Oh, geez. Okay, seems... Yeah, I know, right? Oh, jeez. Okay, why is this even here? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't expect this kind of thing. Any of this. Oh, jeez. Oh, God damn. Gather around, pilgrims. Time to witness a genuine miracle. Genuine miracle? Do you mean you're a prophet here to dispense the teachings of the Lord? Sure, let's go with that. Now watch this. Scott dead. Oh, no. Okay, this is multiple echoes, not multiple alphas. Come on, everyone knows that. Why is it so often they do that? Others do that, like multiple alphas for really and that kind of thing. It's the echo making the sound, not the alpha. Come on. Scott flopped so where his tongue sticking out. No, the poor girl got down his prime. Lord, why does she take so much away? Oh, jeez. Very not, brothers and sisters. More will come to you, Scott. Oh, dang. I feel guilty saying this kind of thing, but I suppose this is helping this guy. This guy's a good boy. Pure of heart, positive soul, and dumb ass. That's true, all of those things. Well, I'm not sure if positive soul is or not because I never really saw any of that, but I like to give him the benefit of the doubt. You just need to believe. Scott, sit up! I'm alive, hooray! Okay. You have to place with your own right in the seas. Always remember this day, say Scout. Next year we'll make a pilgrimage to start with this bit. Okay, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't expect this kind of thing to be here. But again, support the Wonder Woman Project. Sounds great for reaching marathon thing. I was wanting to do one of those. Okay, I guess. I suppose that works. Got mined up. No, for a vacation, this road trip was surprisingly stressful. I know, I felt stressed because I'm a man of faith myself, and I don't want to seem as if I'm mocking anyone's faith. This spot sounds like the perfect thing to help you relax before you get to your final destination. Final? It's only week 2. Question is how you want to chill out. Hot springs, yellow crystals, or digital detox? I can understand why that would save Maya's hype. No stats will be affected. Interesting. Interesting indeed. You know, I always did wonder about yoga in real life myself. I imagine that probably would take the money down, though, because you'd probably have to pay for it. But still, gain a mind. That's interesting. Yeah, why not? As you browse into different yoga classes that are available, you turn to your friend Milo. Hello, darlings. Are you joining a yoga class too? Yeah, do you know if they have extra level yoga classes? Like, nice. Like someone whose yoga high score is over 2,000! I had to. Oh, maybe some sort of competitive yoga team to join. What? You said that you know how yoga works? Of course I do. Probably not the yoga masters with an S. Or Sierra military flags. Yoga is that big. We learned the North American rules of the Spooky Academy. We can't score 108 yoga points by catching the ground with your feet. She would. Oh man. Okay then. Okay. They definitely don't. I bet actually Kate you on actual yoga before anyone for yoga mode. Moment Graham sees us together and asks why my image is really well centered of these ruined. Maya pauses to post a selfie with a bonsai tree and caption heart thin heart. Anyway, this spa has the best teachers around. Whose class do you want to take? Brad from a goat yoga instructor that'll teach you everything you need to know if you're still here, or Sergeant Lex, a stern soldier lauded for her merits in combat against stress. Nice. I'm pretty sure that, there's like Baphomet, I think, is an actual entity or of some sort. But I'm not sure what it is exactly. But this looks suspicious with all this contract thing and everything, and like this looks like it's probably some evil thing. What's this? Oh right, yeah, okay. Yeah, I think the troops 24/7, as I said, to support the Wounded Warrior Project. Yes, you won't regret this. Sergeant Max is a great aid professional, even if she can be a bit harsh. What did you say about me, you maggot? I am no sergeant. You don't speak only when spoken to. The first word out of your mouth was actually, technically, you're not supposed to call drill sergeant sir in real life. You're supposed to call him gunnery sergeant, gunny, or sergeant, or drill sergeant, as the case may be. And yeah, that wouldn't work for her anyway because she's a female. But anyway, first word out of your mouth will be sir, unless we namaste. Are we clear? Sir, yes, namaste. You there, dog boy, you got a name in town, power of unmindful crap? Sir, yes, Scott Howard, namaste. Not any more of this not. From this day forward, you're a private dog crap. Do I make you nervous, private dog crap? Sir, yes, namaste. Well, that's a problem. By the time I'm done with you, you'll be so relaxed you can meditate with a woman attacks a gun in your face. Sir, please don't put a loaded gun in Scott's face. Namaste. If you kill him, they might want to beat his soul off the clock. Quiet, man. You dropped give me 50 sage meditation thoughts. Nice. But shut it. For the next 20 minutes, you'll be trying to break and remake. When we're done, you'll be in 9 weapons of mass relaxation. You undergo rigorous dog... yeah, I see. Dog boot camp, deep breathing drills, and scrub yoga mats with your toothbrush. You lose -3 stamina. But by the end of this, Sergeant relaxes should change from mind and soul. The pain for lessons makes it light mild sweet. You gave +3 mind. Interesting, nice. National Park? Yeah. I've seen that one before. Interesting. I think I actually went to that one. Did I do this before? That was so relaxing. I feel like she's made for chaos. She reminds me of Jinx in some ways from Arcane League of Legends. And yeah, that was an awesome series. It's a shame it ended so soon. I feel like 2 seasons. Oh well. Like most people, you wanted to go to space when you were a kid. Then you heard about how much math's involved. There you go. That crap wasn't for you. Now it's your chance to indulge your inner space cadet. What do you do? Go to the communications room? Oh damn. Dress up as astronauts? Yeah, that I can understand why it's so big. Or watch a rocket launch. Interesting. Interesting. I'm trying to get mind and soul both off because I had the hype one up before. I want to see what kind of ending I can get mind and or soul. Let's see what this does. Gotta sneak in the communication room. Immediately bump into an important looking woman with a big frown. Are you supposed to be here? Yes. Well, fine. The feds have slashed our security budget, so I guess I'll believe you. I'm General Karat. Hi, we're interns of whatever's happening in this room. It's our first day, so we need to explain everything that's going on here like we're fine. Oh, seriously? It's my lunch break. Just watch this training video. Don't break anything along the way. So using with a VHS tape. Wow. Explaining how to respond to distress calls from astronauts. It's boring as hell. And you nod off until... Guys, wake up! The emergency informs me. Good thing we watched 20 minutes or so into an hour-long training video about this. You've reached message drawer. You follow the rocket view out of our pockets. Nice. How may I assist you? Help! Something's wrong. Oh, damn. Something's wrong with you. She sounds important. I should probably patch you through the chair for that. Wait, don't patch him through. It's supposed to be a test video. Show us the video. We saw this problem ourselves. Bart, are you sure I was smart enough to fix a rocket? If we do, this is the spring it's got. And that's the perfect time to try. Oh, jeez. Okay, I guess that means you need to help the self-KS chat. What do you suggest? Because standard rules dictate that trying to sell services card is a threat. It Trump's actually probably the real probably caring about or keep you cool. Fixing the spaceship probably isn't much different than fixing a toaster. I imagine that this will probably gain money but lose soul. Okay, let's see here. You tried turning the rocket off and turn it back on again, sir? I know, right? What gives? If we were to turn the rocket off, I'd be flying aimlessly in deep space towards certain death. True, but at least you have different problems for a change. One time I dropped my phone away because I find after putting rice. St. Rose probably here, fly here. Is there rice in space? Gonna die here, aren't I? Maybe with that attitude. Dang, bro, I'm stuck. Did you try calling tech support? You're supposed to be tech support! Oh yeah, well, guess you're screwed then. And then realize, oh jeez. You parole officer. Damn. You then realize you're about to cause the deaths of a lot of astronauts and the government pills you suck your deal with your parole officer might call that a bad look. Could we please hold? All the facts takes a flight. You quickly research broken rocket hotline and online and passes through the first number you see. Oh, that's all it took. I I was hoping to get access to fly out there and just watch our pyramids. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking might happen. Cool. It was nice to be hard for completing the fair lackluster way, but you gain plus 3 mind for learning how to fix your Roadtrip. Call the real tech support. I don't think that's how it works in real life, but that's just it. This is a game. Okay, so please don't be as screwed up as last time. Don't be near as screwed up as last time, please. I'm begging you, devs of this game. Yeah. Shaggy's cool. First I didn't get exactly. Some people around the streets wonder if they were right to, where they were right to, what they were from. Turns out people just run. Yeah, bro, that's something super cool about that. Just run, It's like pure. Sometimes a job of fear. I like it because it clears my mind. Don't have so many thoughts. Like do trees dream? What's the taste of the color blue? I think that might be a take on Boys Life magazine back in the day. Pedro, the Marlboro, or yeah, was it called a Marlboro or just a barrel? I can't remember, but yeah, he was like a donkey, and he was trying to find blue flavor, and he looked for it in outer space. Coincidentally, what just happened? The number is after 103. Look out there with smart thoughts. Biological anyway. Feels nice to run and let them go. Just think about the run. Thanks, bro. We should drive together one day. You and me. We remember here. I knew it! Scott stays there looking at the stars with radiant joy as he savors a new piece of knowledge. He's cute. Dr. Scott, Polly Scott, rest stop. Choose a risky traveler at the rest stop caught twice. Their soul is the highest resource. Interesting. Okay, so I have 100 right now. Just wish there was some way of saving manually. Oh well, I guess. Yeah. Oh, mine is in the lead. Interesting. Yeah, I thought that maybe it would put Soul up. Oh, 1 to go for mine. Nice. But that's actually going to be the end of this chapter to keep this from getting too long, ladies and gentlemen. So if you do want to do them, please consider subscribing. I'll also back really well.